Welcome to Lumber's Kitchen. Y'all saw that nice little intro, threw that together. Whatever, something. But today we're going to be doing a chicken nugget tier list with some emphasis on homemade versus fast food. And we got the big three and two ones I never had before. So we have the big three. The big three when it comes to the chicken nugget world. Of course, you got Mickey D's. Hey, thank you, Scorpion. Thank you. Welcome. But we're going to be comparing the big three, which is Burger King. Let's see. Well, Burger King kind of big, but McDonald's, the McNuggets. So we got some McNuggets, we got some Burger King nuggets, and we got the Wendy's. We got regular Wendy's and spicy nuggets because those are two separate things. Oh, hey man, how's it going? Welcome, man. Yeah, today we're doing a little cooking stream. I didn't generally do this on Wednesdays, but welcome, man. It's been a while since I caught up with you. But yeah, every now and then Thunder, I don't know if you remember Thunder, he pops in. But we're doing a chicken nugget review / tier list. And we're also going to be cooking homemade chicken nuggets. And one other thing we're going to throw in there is we're going to show you how to do double deep fried French fries. Gotta spill that mouthful out. Also, we're going to be comparing homemade from scratch, like to an extent, right? We're going to be using pre-done breadcrumbs, but you can make these your own, but they're panko breadcrumbs. And then we're going to compare that to frozen dino nuggies. We're all going to compare them together and see which one, and see everywhere where they rank and everything. So what we first need to do, though, to be honest, is get our potatoes prepped, because that's going to take the longest, because we're going to double deep fry these. Basically, the way you do it is you fry them quickly for a little bit, and then you take them out and you let them sit, and then you refry them again. It's kind of the way that they cook them in like restaurants. So generally speaking, when you find French fries, or if you buy frozen French fries, right, they've already been like fried a little bit. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take some potatoes, cut them up, and first soak them a little bit, get them all soaked up, and then wash them off and get them cooking and everything. So without further ado, let's get going here. We got a big old bag of spuds. I'm not quite sure how many spuds I'm going to be slicing up, but let's just get going here. And I need something to rinse these off, because these are just plain old spuds out of a bowl. So let's get going on that front. Where is my... It's not over here. I do apologize if I keep burping today. Been having a burp episode every now and then. But today was kind of adventurous. One of the things I will also be doing in the tier list is going to be what I consider like ease of obtaining the how easy it was to obtain the chicken nuggets, because some places were harder than others, surprisingly. Some had longer wait times, some didn't have a long wait time. And we'll be comparing that as well. So what are you talking about, Liz? Why are y'all being crude? Already being crude. I guess I'll use this. I don't know where my plastic one went. You know what? I know where it probably is. It's probably in the dishwasher, probably because we cleaned it. That's where it is. Oh, if you want them, Dinkle, you just gotta drive on over, man. You just take, what is it, 59? You just take 59 all the way up, and you probably run into me eventually. I think 59, yeah. Just take 59 all the way up from Houston, right? And you'll get to me eventually. They won't deliver where I'm at, because I'm in the boonies of the boonies, as one of my mods would say. Team 4 Dwarf Man, he would say that. He'd always accuse me of living in the boonies of the boonies. And so, that's where I am. Unfortunately, Uber Eats doesn't deliver out here. So, that's all good. All right, so we got these going. Let's give these a rinse. Get these all scrubbed up. So y'all are going to be looking at my posterior for a second here while I give these a good little rub and a scrub here. I'm just getting water everywhere. But we're going to wash these up, peel them a little bit, get these all cut up. But yeah, today was actually quite pleasant outside. It was almost downright cold this morning. It was colder outside than in my house, which I don't know how that happened. It was quite cold. It was like 67 degrees this morning. So I do appreciate the cold weather. I don't know if Dee does. He prefers it to be hotter than, I don't know, the deep fryer we'll be using today. But you know, each their own. It was quite pleasant out today. All right, those are probably thoroughly rinsed in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Like if you're, I'll just leave you over here. I'll get a different towel. 'Cause that thing is just not quite clean enough in my opinion. All right, here we go. So we'll set that down. Yeah, I did see, so it was quite warm, quite cool today. It wasn't, you know, it was still sunny, which was kind of surprising. But you know, it's what it is. All right, we'll get our trusty penguin potato peeler here. We'll go from that. Well, how am I going to heat them up? Well, I probably, unfortunately, am going to have to do either the microwave technique. How? It says link sounds. Yeah. August heat. Must purify them, right? Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's nice to be hot a little bit. I think it's just the humidity I can't stand, to be honest. That humidity just takes it out on me. But, yeah, I enjoy the coolness. But yeah, to answer your question, Liz, I'm going to probably be using probably Chef Mike to heat them back up. I know that's probably not going to give them a fair shake, but at least we can judge them on presentation for the most part. I mean, it's chicken nuggets, right? Because I don't know if we should, like, I feel like if you re-deep fry them, they'll probably not, it's not like the way you're supposed to do it. Yeah, it was like a risk, right? Like, you gotta understand, there's always a risk whenever you do a tier list with chicken nuggets because you can't really get them all at the same exact time. There's just no way to do that because they all get prepped differently and different. Other people are, one is slower than the others and just might as well just, you know, put them in the refrigerator and keep them all equalized, right? Because that's the way you want to do it. You don't want them to be all different. So they all have been in the refrigerator for the same amount of time in comparison to the time they have been, you know, not in the refrigerator. So they should all be fairly similar in temperature at this point. Then we'll go from that. So what we're doing here is we're just kind of like peeling these spuds up, and then we're going to use our slicer to make us some nice French fries. And then we're going to put these in a bowl and soak them for a little bit. I'm doing kind of like a loose little peel. I'm not doing like a full, like getting rid of every single little bit, just because we want a little bit of the skin for a little bit of texture. But yeah, I saw that we had some potatoes in there, and I was like, you know what? You know what sounds good with nuggets? French fries. Yeah, it's working good. It's still going strong too. Thank you all for sending that to me. You know, that was really nice. Oh, and I have failed, y'all. I haven't quite gotten a P.O. box yet. Well, this one, if it's a good one. I will say this one has been keeping its edge very well, and it slices very easily. Thank you for the cheer, Nikita. Give me them little... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Pando. I can't see it on my screen because my chat is just chat. He's being super enthusiastic, you know. That's all. Someone's doing something with the kitty, but I can't see it right now. Well, I'm peeling the spuds because I don't... Here's the thing. I don't know how old these potatoes are, and some of them are a little bit, like, not looking good. Pog champ, pog champ. What are we pogging? I mean, I like the peel on them, but I don't know how, like, old these potatoes are because I can't remember when I bought them. And so peeling, it's more like a exercise of seeing how good they were. There we go, we got that going. I would say this is a really nice peeler. It's working really well. Ah, spud in there. And maybe we'll, I'm not gonna save these, I'm gonna throw those away. Yeah, that's the other thing that I want to make sure of. Let's see, we're going to just use a bigger bowl. All right. Also, remember guys, only you can prevent kitchen fires and forest fires, so be on the lookout. All right, so we're going to use this thing, and I think this will work. Let's just see. There we go. You know, there's something in here. What was that? Yeah, we'll wash all this out anyway. I don't know what that was. Let's just, oh, man, my hands are like very slippery-ish in a way. All right, we'll do that, and then we're gonna be safe with it. It's called it's like a mandolin is I think the proper term, but it makes you French fries like that. So it's pretty, yeah. Yeah, it can be, but just gotta be, you know. All right, I'm gonna have to do it this way. You do have to be kind of, I don't know about that one. Maybe I need to do, I might, it's actually sliced. I just needed to do it by hand. I kind of messed it up. Whatever. These will be like little nubbins. These are what you get in the bottom of your, like, the bottom of the fry bag, bottom of the fast food bag, you know? These are the good little crispy, these are going to be the crispy ones. So those are going to be good later. All right, that's a flat side. There we go. That's coming out well. Be careful. Don't want us to get just stabbed on. There we go. I was wanting to get a better one in the end, but there we go. That's the way to do it. That's getting the momentum and stuff we need. There we go. Alrighty, let's try it one more time. Last time. Yeah, it doesn't really work for these very end pieces. Maybe I'm being overzealous with trying to make it like a really big ones, but whatever. That's some good looking fries there. Yeah, it's not quite, I don't know if this is a good one. Yeah, but this one looks, this is a nice good looking fry. That's gonna look really good. I might, you know what I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to change the operation because I'm not quite as happy with this as I thought I would be. So what we're going to do, we're gonna get the, is that still, yeah, that's still there. Cool deal. Yeah, frozen's good, but I had these laying around, so I just thought about using these. And I had the slicer too, so it was all like, you know, might as well just get all this ready and to go. And how's the weather up there in Colorado? Is the weather pretty decent up there? It was actually kind of cool today. D had to wear a sweater when he ran, is what he said. So hopefully it's still as pleasant as ever up there in Colorado, you know. Hopefully it's not too bad. There we go. We're gonna have so many fries, guys. I think I over peeled. Here we go. All right, we'll slice that. I'm not doing very well with this prep station, I would say. Nice, yeah. It like barely touched 90 here, so it was quite pleasant. Whereas D would call it a mildish, a super cold summer day, so. But I enjoyed it. It wasn't like I was completely dying when I went to get the groceries today. Which actually was just like chicken and some oil, because I had everything else pretty much. All right. Let me move this over a little bit so y'all can see. Hopefully that's looking kind of cool on camera. Wasn't really checking the angles today, because I have a bit to prep here. But we're making French fries for our nuggets. These are going to actually cook probably very quickly. Actually, this is probably safer because I'm pushing away now and I get more leverage. Woo! Almost dropped the potato. Don't drop your spuds, guys. Keep an eye on the spuds. All right, we'll slice this one up. We're gonna try double fry method, and we'll go with that. Also, one thing, if you do have one of these, so this is called a mandolin, I believe. But just making sure I didn't cut myself. These are very sharp, by the way, so just be, if you do have one of these, just be super careful, because that will cut you literally open. All right, there we go. There we go. The spuds are probably going to be taking the longest, because we have to do the spuds like probably after everything else, the fries anyway. No, that's not going to work. That was a kind of a fail on my part. That's fine. Cool. So we have golly. Hey Dinkle and D, y'all want to come over to my house for some Frenchy fries? I got way more than I thought. Well, I guess we're having fries for like maybe a few days. This is like, maybe like, okay, that's a lot of fries. Okay. I think I overestimated. I should have only done like half of that. Yeah, so the way you do the double fry is you fry them for a little bit, right? So, well, first off, we soak them. I mean, you know, well, these are homemade, made with, let's see here. I want to say, I remember somebody I worked with, D will remember him. He had a Corvette, and he was able to drive from Houston to Shreveport within like 2 hours. So I think you could do it. So, you know. Yeah. I think he even had like 3 jobs at one point. So what we're going to do is we're going to soak these for a little bit, and that's going to take some of the starch out of it. Um, oh, I didn't know that. But no, we knew a guy who he enjoyed very fast vehicles, and he also enjoyed going very fast. So, all right, we're gonna let these soak. All right, we're just let those soak over there, and that's gonna help remove some of the starch. And while those are soaking, we don't need this guy anymore. This guy is done. We're going to get the chicken going. So we need to dice the chicken as well. So that's what we'll be doing here. Excuse me. I feel like I'm going to be burping the whole time today. All right. I got to double check my recipe for... Let's see here. I got to double check the recipe real quick, guys. Let's see here for the chicken. What do I... Let me see, what do I need to do? Okay. Okay, you cut it into 1-inch cubes. Okay, well, let's get the chicken out. So we're gonna get some chicken here. We have some chicken breast is what we're gonna do, because most of these chicken nuggets I got said they were white meat. And if they're white meat, that means they're chicken breast. I'm a little squeaky today. Maybe I should have done vocal exercises before I started, but that's okay. So we're gonna cut that up. And then, I do have a little bit of this. This will work. All right, and then we want, there we go. We need an egg or two as well. All right. I don't think there's any like downtime with these chicken nuggets, to be honest. So, okay. Actually, wait. I know what I need to do. I don't need to do that first. I forgot. I gotta prep the breadcrumbs. Because this apparently you want to like do something with the breadcrumbs first. So let's get that going. Get our pan out, the chicken over there. Put that here, put that there. We need some foil. We use the big foil just so that we have plenty of coverage here. There we go. Because what we're going to do is we're going to toast the breadcrumbs and make them like super crispy. Oh my. Someone hit the sound alert. You can put whatever you want as a sound alert. You know? It all is there. All right, good deal. And so we want to use... That is Warner Brothers. That's a part of the lore of Bugs Bunny, by the way. That's official lore. All right, well, that's it. We don't have any more. Can't do anything about that, now can we? We're out of breadcrumbs. Don't know what that is. Something. It's like a burnt piece of bread, but yep. All right, there we go. We got that spread out, and I think we're supposed to hit it with some kind of oil spray. Yeah, or give the pan. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I'm just using some olive oil spray. You can probably use whatever, but they said olive oil. Hey, Corey, how's it going? We're just greasing up our breadcrumbs here because what we want to do is we want to crisp these up. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, it looks like they're pretty evenly coated. Bake for 2 minutes. Then we shake them, and then we bake them again. Got off from work? Hey man, do you appreciate the weather? I know Dee said he had to wear a sweater for running, but I felt a little bit better today for me. I know you probably don't work too out the heat, but it was not too bad this morning for sure. Yeah. All right, we're done with this one. All right. Gotta wait for the oven to preheat here. So we do eggs. Dip each. Okay. So gotcha. Okay, so I need actually what I need a thing for the chicken to sit on, which is probably gonna be another sheet. And then I need something like this. There we go. Let's see here. I do have another sheet. Perfect. Take you and kind of put you near the oven for staging. But this is going to be basically the staging for the chicken, for the breaded chicken nuggets, okay? That'll work. I'm gonna have to put a piece of parchment on that just so that we can keep it contained there. We haven't started the actual tier list because we gotta cook the homemade ones first, right? And so this is what we're gonna do. This is just so that we can have a place to put our chicken nuggets so that we will be able to get them in the fryer. Now, technically, this recipe is for baked. So you can either bake these if you want, or you can deep fry them. So what we're gonna do is we will deep fry them because deep frying always sounds better. So that's, I feel like, is the way to go. Okay, so we have this ready to go. I'm gonna take you. Yo. 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 All right, we'll move you out of the way. All right, so let's get our little mixture of egg and buttermilk together as well. We're gonna put that in here. Lumber pirate? What's pirate? Huh? What are we doing a pirate for? No. Is there a pirate behind me? I don't. Might have to explain that one. Oh, almost doing a shanty. I gotcha. I tend to do that, maybe a little sing-songy voice. Apologize for that. Some people don't like it. But, every now and then, you just gotta break out in song. And just just talk about hanging out with the boys on a Saturday night, Just doing what dudes do. Just dudes being dudes. Eating corn, appreciating each other. All that good stuff, You always gotta, you always, you know what I mean, right, Corey? You know what I mean. There's like a certain way you have to approach life, and certain way that you have to approach, helping out your fellow, your fellow dude, So sometimes, you gotta, help them out. All right, so we're gonna cut this chicken up. Let me actually do it this way here. Put that over there. Put a little buttermilk in here. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it a little bit. I'm gonna think about that much. That's good. Because this is just like an egg buttermilk wash. We're not going full soaking it in that, because since we're using smaller piece of chicken, we don't really need to soak it to break up the stuff. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just mainly doing an egg wash with a little bit of milk. This is gonna help bind the breadcrumbs. Well, it's chicken nuggets, 1-inch cubes is what it told me. I'm not quite sure like nugget sized, right? All right, we got that going. We might mix it up a little bit better in a second, but actually we could just spend our time doing this. Let's see here. When do we add the spices to this? Okay, we put it whenever we have the breadcrumbs, and we're gonna put that in another bowl. All right, gotcha. And then we're gonna put some black pepper, some salt, onion powder, paprika, garlic pepper. Oh, it's beeping. We're just gonna cut them up till they're nugget size. Probably like 1 inch, I think is what the recipe is saying. Go from that. We're probably not gonna cook very many nuggets, to be honest, because I have a ton in there. I'm trying to get this egg to incorporate better. I think that's fine. All right, there we go. That's probably gonna be fine because we just need something to kind of like dip the chicken in and go from there. All right, eggs down below. All right, let's put the breadcrumbs in. Someone get a timer for me for 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the breadcrumbs. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just, actually, we're not gonna use all this chicken, by the way, because I don't think I have enough for it. So we're gonna do like 2, I think, chicken breasts, maybe. That'll be it. Just so I don't have to rewash my hands, I'll put on some gloves. If y'all like to get your hands dirty and stuff, feel free to like touch the chicken. Personally, I like to keep myself clean, and so I just put the gloves on, just so I don't have to keep washing my hands every time I touch them. You know, the chicken breasts and stuff like that. It's always good to practice good food safety when you're in the kitchen too. Among other things, you know. Oh, and also remember, only you can prevent kitchen fires from Smokey. I don't know why Smokey wants to catch the kitchen on fire, but you know, you gotta watch out for that dude. He will, you know, he'll just come in, busting in and doing whatever he can to cause mayhem. I think we'll do 2 breasts. 2 breasts of chicken, and we'll cut that up, and then this other one I'm just gonna put it in a bag, and we'll use it later. We won't do 3 breasts today. We'll only do 2, because I think that's just gonna be too much chicken for us to worry about. All right, that's fine. This bag is, all right, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's going into the freezer. Kind of flatten it out so there's not no air in there. There we go. Put this up in the freezer. Make sure not to contaminate our door handle there. Slide that up, and there we go. We'll have that for later. Sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. What's the timer on the breadcrumbs? Are we to the breadcrumb? Do we need to pull the breadcrumbs out, or are we good on them? Let's see here. 18 seconds or 18. They should be in there for only like 2 minutes. They might be time to pull. If they are timed, then we're gonna have to hurry this up. So this is probably the size we're going for the nuggets. Timer done. All right. Let me go get that out. All right, so we'll do that. We're gonna try to keep the gloves. There we go. Perfect. And all we're gonna do, guys, hopefully you can see me here. I'm gonna get a glove here, and this is what the recipe said. We give it a nice little shake like this. Right, so we're just gonna shake it around like that. Maybe a little bit of this. Get our hands in there, make it a little bit of a hands-on activity. All right, and now it goes back in for another 3. So someone else start a timer for 3 for me, and just let me know when that's done. And now you know what? Let's just get new gloves, because I can't figure out how to put those back on. Oh man, why do I keep burping, guys? I apologize for that. Burping in your ear is probably not what y'all tuned in to watch today. You know. But, all right, we're getting the gloves back on to handle these breasts. All right, here we go. There we go. I think the reason you also use chicken breasts over the thighs for nuggets is because it's such smaller meat. You want something that's a little bit not as greasy, because when you fry it, right, it's going to take on more of the fat, right? So you got to be kind of careful with that, especially since they're smaller pieces of meat. All right, we got that going. Got that done. That's a nice chunky thing there. There's a nice big one too. All right, cool deal. Now we're just going to do like these more slices like that. There we go. This is actually going to be quite a bit. We may not have enough. I suppose you can, I think you can actually straight up deep fry chicken tenders without the breading. It would just be more of a grilled flavoring. And if we have that, we might do that as well. We run out of breading. All right, there we go. We're all done with that. All right, good deal. All right, so there we go. Put that all over there. All right, we're done with that. Good deal. Because now all we really need to do is we're going to kind of play it a little bit on the safe side too next. We're not even going to touch the chicken anymore, guys. We're going to use some tongs. And so, since we never touched it, it'll be fine. But let's get our oil going, because we do need to get the actual fire up and running. We also need to drain off the potatoes and get those dried now. So let's do that first. So let's get these fries all drained off. We need this. We'll empty all the potato peels out. You can use the same colander that you use to wash your potatoes. Then we'll drain this. There we go. Yep, we got Frenchy fries as well. We want to make sure they're dry though, so we're going to use a timer done. Good deal. All right. Let's get those out, the breadcrumbs out. We'll let them cool for a little bit too. And so what we did is we kind of toasted these up. And so you can see they're a nice toasty brown color now. And so that's kind of like what we're looking for. And so we'll turn that all off. All right, we're going to dry our spuds here as best as we can. Biggest thing when you're dealing with these, I'm going to move that over so y'all can see better, is we want to make sure these are very dry, because the water and oil don't really mix very well, right? And so we want to make sure they're dry. Like that. Then we can do it this way as well. Get them all nice and dry. Make sure the potatoes are dry. So there we go. Good deal. These are going to be very thin. These are going to cook very quickly. So, which is, I guess, a good thing, right? Whew. All right. Let's get the oil. We should have plugged the cooker up in earlier. That was my mistake. So let's get that going. Let's get the fryer going. You know, we use the mandolin. I don't know if you used that before, but it's a slicer. It worked very well, actually. We're just going to use regular vegetable oil because I'm trying to be a little conscious about cost here. So yeah, those are all sliced up. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually lower this in there and kind of fill it up, kind of based on where I think we need it. There we go. That's probably enough. That's all. That's fine. Just a whole bottle. That's a lot of oil, but you know what? We're deep frying today, boys and girls. And we're going to crank you all the way up to, I think 300 is what we want for this at first. for the first round of frying here. All right, there we go. And we'll just kind of set up some in there. Hopefully y'all can see them. We don't want to overload the basket. I think that's a good amount. That looks kind of like what I'm familiar with when I used to be a fry master at Wendy's back in the day. Oh, you come back, Tinkle? You need to know what kind of apron? I mean, well, this is just one that y'all actually sent to me, the viewers. So, I appreciate that. All right. Pug? Oh, those pug ones they do look kind of cute. I feel like these are just too small to deal with. I'm just going to kind of get rid of those. Not quite hot yet. All right. Oh, it's preheating. It's preheating. It'll light up here when it's ready. All right, we'll wait a little bit. All right, well, we'll wait for that. All right, those crumbs have cooled off. So let's get those in another breading station. Ah! That was hot. Remember, don't grab a pan. Ow. That was very hot. Why did I do that? Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. That hurt. Golly. My hand's all red. I think that was hot. Damn. Sorry about that, guys. Just giving y'all bad advice all over the place. Telling y'all to grab hot pans. That's not what you do. Alright. I guess I should have started that up much sooner. Oh, the spices. We gotta add spices to this. So we need some salt. It's like a teaspoon. That's like a teaspoon, right? Maybe a little more. That's enough salt, yeah. Oh, I did get some fresh black pepper for the pepper grinder. So, because I ran out. Were you using the waffle maker while you were in bed? Cooking waffles in the bed? Because, you know, sometimes you can get a waffle maker burn on your feet, you know, if you do that. I heard that happen to a few people. So, you know, you got to watch out for that, especially if you're cooking breakfast in bed. It's happened before, so, you know, it's not unheard of. So... I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, you just get a feeling that you need to, I mean, if you're going to cook something, right, like, I mean, don't knock it till you try it, right? So we're going to put half a teaspoon of paprika in here. There we go, there's one. This is half a teaspoon, but we're putting a whole teaspoon of that. Some onion powder. There's some onion powder. Onion. onion and some garlic powder. Well, you know, sometimes getting up and walking gets the blood pumping, right? Otherwise you get cranky. It happens when you get, you know, older. You know, you gotta move a little bit. You know, sometimes you just gotta get up and move a little bit. And then, you know, when you're moving, you see something out there. You're like, oh, is that a cute little kitty I see? And then you like just start petting the cat, and next thing you know, you're like, what was I doing? I must have been washing the clothes. And then you get distracted from that, and it just leads to one thing after another. I mean, that's how everything happens in life. One distraction leads to another distraction. So it's all fine. It's heating up. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I mean, there's busy things you gotta do. I mean, there's just busy things in life, and oh, okay, there we go. It's heating up. It's slowly getting there, guys. All right, so this is our breading mix, right? And here's our egg mix. So to reiterate what they are, this is 2 eggs, 2 large eggs with some buttermilk. You can use pretty much any milk you want. I had some buttermilk for extra flavor. You know, buttermilk is very good on chicken. And then we have these are like, I guess you call them extra toasted panko breadcrumbs. So we took some panko breadcrumbs, sprayed them a little bit with some olive oil. We baked them for a little bit, like 2 minutes on a little bit, shook them around, 2 to 3 minutes again. Then we added some paprika. We added black pepper, salt, onion pepper, black pepper, onion powder, paprika, and garlic powder. So, oh no, what did kitties do? Oh, kitty on the keyboard. You got kitty aggro. Did you spank them, Liz? Did you spank the little kitties, or did you just like? Or were you just so kerfuffled that you decided to give in to their desire to see what's on TV? What do they watch, Liz? What do they watch on TV? Do they like watch like a bird show, or is it like kitty TV? Look at that go. Look at it go. Y'all see it boiling, right? Looking good. So what we want to do here is we want to kind of cook it for, I believe, like 4 to 5 minutes. But these might take a very quick time, just being the fact that they were very thinly sliced, but that's fine. We're going to use this sheet over here. All right, this pan is no longer burning, so we'll just use this pan. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. I don't know though. I feel like that might be a little torturous to just like show them, but they can't actually. Do they ever like jump into the TV or anything, or are they pretty, well behaved when it comes to that? All right, I think it says it's ready. So yeah, it's going. How does it look? Let me look at it. I'm gonna see if I need to move it a little bit. Oh, y'all can see it. That looks cool. What happens if I close the lid? It fogs up. dumb cat. So funny, right? I can't believe we used all this oil in there. All right, well that's good to know. That takes a whole, what is this? A whole quart of oil for the deep fryer. Let's see here. What do y'all think? Trying to think of how long it'll take here. I'm just keeping an eye on them. Let me go look at the, like, so the recipe has a picture of what they're supposed to look like. Okay, let me actually save this image. And I'm gonna bring it up for y'all. Let's see. Fries. So this is what they're supposed to look like on the first fry. What do y'all think? They kind of look close to that. I don't know. Maybe like an extra minute or two. Oh, you don't have a deep fryer? But if I buy one, I'm going to have to roll you out of the house? Oh, that's funny. I mean, hey, you know. I think these are kind of done with their first fry. So I think we're good on this front. Yeah, these look like they got that pre-fry. Yeah, those look like they're kind of ready to go. All right, let's get the next batch going here. What do you... Cane sauce? We're not making chicken tenders. What? What? We're making nuggets, Liz. We didn't go to... All right. What, eat my fingers? I'm not going to eat my fingers. I think I need to let them fry a little bit more. That's not, I don't think they're fried up enough, but that's fine. But yeah, it's just like a pre-fry. Let's see here. Well, I don't. I don't have ketchup. I do not have ketchup. I don't keep it in the house. Unfortunately, I don't. Because I can't control myself around ketchup. So, unless I made some. I mean, you gotta eat chicken tenders with cane sauce. I'm sorry. It's just, that sounds like you can't just be throwing your nuggets in cane sauce. Now, if Cane's had nuggets, I would have got them. But I specifically went to places that had nuggets on the menu. Oh, you did tell me that. I kind of forgot. I mean, I tried not to get it just because I'm a little bit low key afraid of it, just because I eat so much of ketchup in the past. So, all right. Yeah, I have so many fries I gotta go through. I didn't think this out. I should have done this before I even got the chicken out, guys. Like, how do you know when they're done? Oh, they need to be soft. Okay, but not brown. Okay, these are very soft. Okay, so I think I did that one right. And then we'll let these cool off. And once these have cooled off, then we'll fry them again, but after we do the chicken. So we'll do the chicken in a second, guys. So just got to be patient. Can't rush things, right? You just can't rush the art of deep frying. We'll put that down. Y'all, I think y'all seen enough of the fry in action. You know, I can't be giving y'all too many of that stuff, you know, too many of the the stuff about it. But this one, this little deep fryer, I think it's gonna work okay. It was I think it was decent. It was like $25, so it was a cheap, nice little cheap one from the corner. You know, they're handing out deep fryers, you know, for $25. You know, it's probably actually only $10 deep fryer to be honest, but they had it for 25, so it's a little bitty one. It's not a very big one, but you know, small batches, you know, small batch. It's probably fine in that regard. But yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you all the places I got chicken nuggets from, so I can go over that list. So we got the big three. We got McDonald's, the top dog, right? Like they literally call them McChicken Nuggets, right? Or McNuggets, I should say, is actually I believe what they're called, McNuggets. They literally put Mc in front of nuggets. They're trying to own the word nugget. So we have those. We have, of course, another big contender in the fast food industry, Burger King. We went with I think it was an 8-piece for Burger King. And so we got some Burger King nuggets, you know. They used to do a 10-piece for $1, but that promotion is long ended. Chicken prices have gone up, if y'all haven't noticed. It's a little bit more expensive now to get chicken these days. And so they didn't offer that. So we got those. And then the other contender we had for the big three anyway was Wendy's. And so for Wendy's though, we went a little special. We went a little wild. We're a little bit crazy with it, right? We decided to go with regular and spicy because I feel like they deserve their own category. Yep, inflation's already got the chicken. I mean, the chicken breast itself, yeah, it went up itself. And so we have two other chains that are vying for for the space of the chicken nugget industry, and they are called nuggets. They're not called chunks. They're not called pieces, and they are. We have Popeyes nuggets. Apparently, Popeyes has nuggets now, so we got some Popeyes nuggets, and then we also decided to go to land. Well, you know, Popeyes, you know, their slogan is, right? I love that chicken from Popeyes. We're going to put that to the test. And we're going to have to put that one to the test. The Popeyes, though, is a little different from the rest because it had to be in a combo. So it did come with French fries, and the fries are probably not any good. And so, yeah, we got some Popeyes chicken nuggets. We're going to take a look at those and see how well they are. And then, the very end, we're going to go to a little place called Kentucky, because apparently the Colonel also makes chicken nuggets too. So we'll see how they stand up. And that's kind of like where we ended today. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time to drive all the way to Houston or Dallas for Jack in the Box chicken nuggets apparently. And I didn't go to I did not have enough time, unfortunately, to go to Chick-fil-A today. So yeah, we are lacking Chick-fil-A, and we are lacking we're lacking some of the other things. Yeah, welcome to the stream, you know, country. Well, better be careful. I can't be doing chicken nuggets every day, and I can't be deep frying everything all the time either. I gotta be careful. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can't be always partaking in stuff that's this rich. So, all right, we'll let that cook for a little bit more. And I think we have a extra batch here. And then we're gonna just set these aside and let them cool off. I need to figure out how to cook it and find the correct way to cook it, because I think the biggest thing about Korean fried, there's like a certain way you have to cook it, right? I'm not even sure if there's any places around here that do it justice. So maybe I'm mistaken. But, you know, that's all good. All right, these, just drain them a little bit, let them sit there. Someone's playing with the kitty. I can hear it, but I can't see it. All right, let's see if I can get most of these in here. Don't want. All right, it looks like I have to do 2 more batches here. This last batch is kind of, yeah, that last batch is going to be the last one there. Is this a, all right, that's a raw one. You going in the grease. Actually, I probably can put a few more in there. Let's just load them all up. Well, we're going to speed you up here. Yeah, they all fit. They're all covered in oil. Good deal, good deal, good deal. All right, so let those settle there. We're going to set you aside till we need you, because we're going to start the process. We're going to give it a little shake in the oil basket. There we go. Close the lid on the grease machine. We need a name for it. I think it's called Bella. So Bella, she's a greasy gal, so gotta watch out for her. All right, let's get to breading the chicken nuggets. These are the homemade ones, and we're gonna go with that. So let's just make a little bit of stuff going on here. And someone remind me, like, to check on these like in 5 minutes. So let's do 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, someone remind me to check on those, okay? Someone start a timer for me. I do appreciate y'all keeping track of the time for me, because that's always very useful. All right, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna create a little station. We're gonna go from one place to another place. We're just gonna use this as a staging area so that we keep it all ready to go. So we're gonna soak it a little bit. Then we're gonna bread them up. Like that. Just we're gonna make our little chicken nuggets. Some of these are bigger than others, so you know. But this will create a nice little breading station. And if you wanted to, at this step, if you do not want to deep fry these, apparently you can just throw these in the oven. But of course we have the fryer going, so we're gonna do what we can to make sure that we get the best flavor possible for these boys. But having a little station like this makes it much easier, right? Because then you don't have to worry about get your little stations. There we go, we got that going. We might just take a few pieces of chicken and just kind of like throw them in here. All right, let's just see the timer and everything. We're good on time. I'm just keeping an eye on the clock too. Making sure that, you know, we get all this stuff done the right way. So I don't want to accidentally overcook them. I don't think you really can. Yes, so that's what we were looking for when they were going to be done. That's the first stage, and we were comparing it to what was coming out of the fryer. So we're doing double fried potato French fries. So that's the first stage. Right now what we're doing is we're breading our chicken tenders. I mean, not tenders. Man, I misspoke. The chicken nuggets. So we're breading these. So you just dip them in one, which is your, you can use egg. So you basically have an egg milk wash, and then you have your breading. And you can be kind of creative with this, you know. You don't have to use this exact breading recipe, but this is the one I found. So, and at this point, you can actually, if you didn't have a deep fryer, you could just bake these. It would probably be a lot healthier, to be honest. All right, there we go. We might run out of breading, unfortunately, here. And if we do, that'll be that. What do these look like? All right, maybe a little bit more. We're gonna kind of just do this now. Kind of spread them out a little bit. See if they all fit in there. Here we go. Some of these are probably cooked much quicker than the others because some are small pieces. All right, there we go. I think we actually are going to have about enough to do them all, which is good. We have enough liquid for sure. All right, I'm going to do that number for now because I want to check on this. Oh shoot, those are done. Sheesh, someone forgot to remind me. No one set on a timer. All right, let's get this pan over here. All right. Chat, y'all led me astray. Oh. All right, there we go. So those are all done, and now we want to get this fryer we probably want to kick it up. Let's see, is it powered on and everything? Good deal. I need to move it over a little bit. There we go. We want to probably kick it up to 350. 350, yeah. So yeah, let's put it there. There we go. We're good. All right, when that light goes off, we'll be good. Excuse me. Keep burping. So yeah, we're gonna fry these at 350. Ooh. How you doing today, Nikita? How's it on the East Coast? How's the weather in your neck of the woods? It actually got a little bit cooler today, believe it or not. Wasn't in the hundreds. We might run out of breadcrumbs here. I'm trying to make them last as much as I possibly can here, because I think I got too much chicken. That's a thing. But of course, that's good to use all the crumbs up. That means we have no waste. Let's see, is it heated up yet? Not quite. Almost there. All right, there we go. We got all that done. Oh, y'all can't. Oh, actually, that's fine. Where the fries are over there. Actually, just the right amount of breadcrumbs. Perfect. All right. All right, how are we looking on this? All right, we'll get our little stations off and away now, because we're done with these. Good deal. All right. When is it going to heat up? We'll move that over a little bit. All right, we can turn off the fry thing. There we go. It's still light. So that red light there means it's heating. It has turned that one. Then we know it's all fully heated up. I see water. I don't know what that's from. But we'll try to keep our stations all clean and ready to go here. Just waiting on the deep fryer to get heated up. That's all we're waiting on. So, just wait for that heat to get going. I might need a little bit of water myself or something to wet my palate. Yeah, I got me some Crystal Light what is this? Peach mango green tea. It's pretty good, actually. Got me a whole bottle of it. All right, just waiting on deep fryer. I think that's just a problem of it being like a smaller one, to be honest. It just doesn't have the volume of a larger one would. So like it's, you know, taking its time. But that's fine. You know, sometimes it's good to wait a little bit and appreciate the finer things in life. You know? Just wait for it to heat on up. Get that heat going. Oh, the little kitty's hungry again. All right, let's see here. Oh, it's heated up. Good deal. Whew. Let's get this going. All right. Put a little chicken nuggets in there. You want me to do a little Mr. Rogers impersonation or a Bob Ross? Happy little chicken nuggets. Happy little chicken nuggets. There we go. Whew. So we're going to let those cook. We're going to keep cooking them until they're done. You sleepy? Oh, man. You had a nice, long, hard day? Man, I couldn't get good sleep. I woke up around like 2, or I think it was like 2 o'clock this morning. I could not go back to bed. So yeah, I can feel that. It's been a little bit of a strange day for me. Because normally I don't wake up that early at all. But yeah, I woke up at 2. Couldn't really get back to sleep at all. Did a few things. Still couldn't sleep, you know. Just try to relax a little bit. Oh, was someone keeping you awake? Or were you up by choice? You know what I think it was? I know for me, it was probably the cold front. That cold front came through and it got really cold. While doing keys. I gotcha. Yeah, I need to get me some sleep again, that's for sure. It's felt like it's been a minute since I got some good sleep. All right, so we're just gonna put this on like a regular old plate here, guys. Oh. You need a rock like that? Yeah. Okay, so these are dirty, so we're not gonna use those to pull them out. We're just gonna kind of dump them on here. And so, can y'all see that? Let me just see how this looks. All right, cool. Y'all can see this. Y'all can see all that cooked. Yeah. All right. Let's give it a peek now. Look at them. Well, those look good. I think these are probably going to be the best ones, to be honest. I'm just saying. We're kind of like... Oh, yeah. Let's go see what we have for dipping sauces. When did I put those in? Does anybody remember? Let's see. Yeah. When did you say sleepy? That was at 12. It is 3. Okay, it's probably going to need another 5. That is hot. Another 5 minutes at least. So, yeah. Let's go see what sauces they gave us. All right. Oh. All right. I think we might have quite a few here. And my foot is doing a weird thing here. So, we're going to probably just use some of these sauces that were provided with the nuggets, right? So here's the thing. Most places didn't ask me the sauce. So I got something called KFC sauce, right? Excited about that one. And Popeyes just gave me buttermilk. So they gave me ranch and honey mustard. And unfortunately, McDonald's did not give me any sauce. So, you know, it's just, they did not offer any sauce. But this is what we have. We have these sauces. Let's... You gotta be careful of that. Is that why you got banned? Is that what you got banned for earlier today? Didn't you say you got banned from a Discord? Yeah, apparently that's why he got banned, D. He was making comments about our people. You know? We're gonna load you up a... I did not know McDonald's was kosher. Is it kosher? All right. Look at that go. That looks really nice, doesn't it? I haven't heard that one before. That's so funny. All right. These are the homemade ones. Do we try these first? I guess, am I allowed to taste one, guys? I'm gonna ask y'all, am I allowed to taste them? Can I try a nugget? Put that meat mean? All right. Not bad, but understand this is the first one I had. These are pretty good. Sauce, well, we gotta do it without sauce and then with sauce. When we do them all together, I'll do it with the sauce. I just want to make sure that I'm just tasting the nugget just to make sure it's working. I mean, I want to see the... There you go. Here's cross section. Aha. Yeah, what can I say? I'm very prone to burning myself and burning my mouth and just not paying attention to anything. I might have cooked those too long, but I'm gonna try for a not so well cooked batch. I think this time. I'm gonna wait a little bit, not so long. Let's see here. I was just gonna check the temperature of them, and if they're done, they're done, because I think I overcooked that batch. Where is my... my thing to prevent me from getting salmonella poisoning. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. The turtles. All right. All right, we're gonna do it this way. It's probably not the way you want to do it, but. All right, these are done. They're more than done. Sheesh. Those things cook very quickly in the fryer. All right, so that's the problem. These are overcooked. It's gonna be the last batch of chicken. Then we're gonna start on the French fries. Yeah, I think we overcooked the first one, which is fine if you want some crispy nuggets. All right, we'll do that to protect ourselves. So this one's probably better. Much better. I overcooked the first ones. Gotta remember that. So just, if you're trying to cook them yourself, that cook time is gonna depend so much though on those when it comes to deep frying. Because a lot of that depends on how thick you cut it and how big your deep fryer is. So just use a temperature probe and you'll be set. You don't need to worry too much about that. Because you want the chicken just to be cooked, right? You don't want it to be, yeah, overly cooked. Because these other ones are a little bit overly cooked, but they're good. I think I just burned all the skin off my mouth though. But, you know, it's the dangers of cooking. I thought about that, but all the recipes I saw had just breast meat. I didn't see any that used thigh meat, and I think it's just because it's greasier. I mean, I think they are kind of far away, you know. Kind of thirsty there. All right. Wait, you're already on the road? Sheesh. All right, well, there'll be food here if you want it. Got plenty of fries we're cooking up, so plenty of French fries. I'm just looking at it. It's all bubbly. It's just bubbling. It's speaking to me. What do the bubbles say, deep fryer? Oh, wisdom of the deep fryer. Oracle Bella, what truths do you speak? Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, she is. She's just popping at us. It's mesmerizing. It's like you want to just play in the bubbles, but then you remember that thing's over 350 degrees and it'll singe the flesh off your hand and you'll turn into what's the guy, the Terminator, you know, when he's in the pot of acid or whatever in that movie. Yeah, probably not good. Alright, that looks good. Let me just double check it. Alright. Alright, a little bit more. That was not quite cooked all the way. Only an extra minute or so. I think it'll be done, and then we can start the French fries. Get those cooking. Yeah. Yeah, this was the this here was the corner store special. They were selling them for $25. Was $25 deep fryer. So, thought you know what, that'd be kind of cool. I saw it. I want to say the day after I made the catfish or something, I believe, which was kind of funny as I saw it the day after. I was like, oh, that would have been useful, you know, when we were cooking the catfish up. All right, these are done. Let them drip, drip, drip. All right, there we go. We're done with all that, so now it's time for the French fries. So these are kind of a little bit on the little wet side there, but that's fine. That's kind of how they're supposed to be. Now you can put those all the way up, right? Yeah, okay. We can't go any higher than that. That's unfortunate, but that's what we have to deal with. No, we didn't lose power, but, you know, speaking of losing power, Monday, of all days, I lost power. It was, you know, a hot day Monday. We lost power in the middle of 105 heat, actual straight up heat in 105 outside, and the power went out. And I don't know exactly what happened. They said something about a power line or. Well, the funny thing is I get power from Louisiana. I am not on, or I'm not on the Texas grid here. But I think the way it works is even though we are not on the Texas grid, we can borrow power from the Texas grid, but you know how that goes. The Texas grid doesn't really send out power because it literally cannot. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. But we'll fry those up. We'll get some French fries going. Let's get another plate for the French fries, and we'll be going off that. So this is double deep frying the French fries. That's what we're doing here. We're gonna do it this way so that you kind of see that they're over there. We got our plate here. Oh, I am covering up. Whoa. We're going to make them crunchy. Excuse me. But the idea behind it is that you cook them, you pre-cook them a little bit, then you let them sit. You can even put them in the freezer if you want to, and then, or the refrigerator or wherever. They'll get nice and cold. And then from there, you will, you know, use them again, or recook them, get them nice and crispy. Just 1 second. I don't think y'all want to get your eardrums blasted. I had a cough in there. But yeah, they're getting nice and crispy. They're going to get all crisped up. Give them a little shake. You've seen all the fried food that's upsetting your stomach. That might be it, man. You just see the grease and you see, oh, my stomach, yeah. And we haven't even started on the fast food nuggets yet. Oh, these are nuggets. We're doing all nuggies, so these are the homemade. Yeah, they're kind of thick, but they're the ones we got. You know, they're not quite big enough to be tendies. Like some of them are bigger. Like here's a little nugget here. Came out pretty well. Let's see how it is now that it's cooled off. You must have small tendies where you are, Jay. Because our tendies are a tendy is about that long. Your Zaxby's must be messed up. I mean, the Zaxby's we go to, the tendies are about the size of your plate. Where are you? Golly, man. That sounds sad. All right, a little bit more. Because the Zaxby's near us, they have the nice big tendies. They're about like that big. Good. I mean, they probably get them all back. All I'm saying is the ones that we have here. So I don't know. But there's a lot of places here, and they probably had to get the bigger ones here. We'll find out if it's all right. What do y'all think? Is that? I think that's good. Hmm. Oh, well, that's on you. So these are... That's something on his end, not on yours. Apparently he doesn't like titties, you know. All right. So these are more like... a little bit thinner than I normally like, but I feel like KFC is like that weird divisive thing where like certain people have better KFCs at different places. Like our KFCs are notoriously, like in Louisiana, they're just not very good. I've never had a good KFC experience. Not for a while, anyway. I did get KFC nuggets, and we're going to compare them. Maybe they're different. All right, so here's our Frenchie fries. We're going to give them a taste test here. These are very like shoestring style fries, and that's fine, but these might be thinner than what you probably want. So if I had to do this, I mean, they cook well in this little bitty deep fryer. Mind you, this is a little bitty one, right? This is the $25, you know, on the clearance rack deep fryer. So, but they're pretty good. They're very tasty. Just a second, guys. Tier list is on pause while I eat the French fries. Oh man, going ham on these. Oh man, these are really good. Oh wow. All I know is I once made the mistake of taking somebody to Patna's who had Texas barbecue, and they were like very upset. That's a funny story. Well, that's extra flavoring. You got to get that belly button flavor. We forgot to add that to the chicken nuggets, guys. You should have told me this. I didn't know you're supposed to add belly button flavoring. That's the Cajun spice, yeah. Damn, Liz. Cracking me up. Golly, guys, you're cracking me up. These are good. I don't know what to talk about. These fries are so good, guys. Sorry, Corey D, you're not. There's not gonna be fries for you. I'm just doing it. I'm using both hands now, guys. It's a lost cause. I'm sorry. Man. Why didn't y'all stop me? Golly. Or whatever. I better clean the plate, right? And those are good. All right. I think we'll just have French fries from now on, okay, guys? It's just going to be me eating French fries from the rest of the show. There's not going to be anything else. I think we've hit it. I don't think we can beat that. I don't think we can. Oh man, those look good too. Just in time for another batch. So what we did here, Fowlist or Bull, is we actually cooked these French fries earlier, and like let them cool off a little bit, so they're like par fried. It's a technique that they don't tell you about, but that's how they get the good fries in like restaurants and stuff, like at the fast food joints. The fries are like pre-cooked, and then they freeze them. You can do that with this technique as well, but it's fine. We're gonna fit them all in there, guys. All the fries are going. Man, there's grease everywhere. Yeah, blanching. I couldn't remember the appropriate name for it, but blanching. Yeah, we blanched them for like 3 to 4 minutes with this little cooker, but you probably could blanch them for not as long with a different cooker if you had a better fryer than I do. All right. Well, we're going to put this here. Going to let the fryer do its business. And then we're going to start the tier list, guys. Are y'all excited for the tier list? I need some excitement in chat. Someone say like PogChamp or whatever they do on Twitch these days. So, unfortunately, I live in the boonies of the boonies, and we had to put these in the refrigerator. So, we're doing the tier list. So we got ourselves a lot of choices. We're gonna compare them. Let's get all these out. Let's get these out on a plate. All right, we're gonna keep those there. All right, so here we go. Which one do we start with first? Do we do Wendy's? Wendy's has 2 choices, by the way. We have regular nuggets and spicy nuggets, and they have their own category. Darker by the minute. Did you highlight that? Oh, wait. All right, okay, we need to pick which one we start with, guys. Someone pick for me. Someone tell me which one we go with first. Yeah, that was weird that it was not permitted. Oh no. Am I gonna have to choice this? All right, so let's do this. Okay, so we have Popeyes, Burger King, Wendy's, and we have the Colonel. It's finger licking good right here. So we have KFC, we have We have the McDonald's nuggets here. So which one do we start off with here? Come on, someone. Which one do we go with first? Do we go with the Burger King one? I feel like we need a baseline, right? All right, we need to start with a very generic, you know, tried and true. So we're gonna go with McDonald's first. They're all cold. None of them are warm. They've all been in the fridge for about 5 hours. So we're gonna have to heat them up. So we're gonna get this out on a plate. All right. We're gonna have to use the old Chef Mike for these guys, because I feel like they need to be warmed up. So we're gonna heat these guys up. Well, nuggets are that thing where, to be honest, most of the time, just heating them back up is fine. Especially for like McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King ones, they generally taste the same. I haven't had these before, so we'll see how they fare. But it probably will be fine. Oh, we forgot one extra one. We have an extra surprise guest for the nuggets too. Once the fries are done, we're gonna start cooking those. But we'll get started on the tier list. All right, guys. All right. All right. We'll start with those, and this is the McNugget right here. So we have. So these are all warmed up. We got the Among Us one. We'll try that one. So let's give it a taste. I mean, it's a, you know, it's a McDonald's chicken nugget, right? They always get the breading pretty good. It has a nice sweet breading. It has a decent texture, right? It's very easy to chew. That is one thing about these nuggets is they're very easy to chew. You don't have any resistance when you eat them. They have a little bit of spice. You know, I taste a little bit of, like maybe a little bit of garlic and onion in there. But, you know, they're very, I guess the word I would want to say is they're non-offensive, right? They're very non-offensive. So this is what I'll do here. I'm going to bring up the tier list here real quick. All right, we'll put that there, and then we're gonna make it small here. So we have a tier list going, all right, guys? Can you all see that? Where do we want to put this? Probably like right here. That'll work, right? So yeah, y'all can see it, right? So we're gonna give this rating, this guy, probably like a middle of the pack, right? It's not bad. It's not like anything though to write home about. It's a comforting item. It reminds me kind of like of your childhood, right? You know, it's good. It's good. Let me turn you down a little bit, because what we're going to do with you is we're going to get another contender in the mix once the fryer's free. Because if you look at my tier list, you'll notice there's something else on that tier list. Off to the right there. And yes, we do. We got Dino Nuggies. So we're going to try these out too. I'm gonna put a few of these in the deep fryer. We're gonna just do a few because we already have plenty of other nuggets, right? But I feel like to give these a good chance, we're gonna throw some Dino Nuggies in the mix, okay, guys? So we're gonna put a few in there. Let's see here. We want a little T-Rex in there too, guys. We got a T-Rex. We got 2 T-Rexes and 2 Stegosauruses, okay? Into the fryer they go. There we go. We'll get those frying. We're going to see how these pan out as well. All right, guys? So let's get back to the tier list here. And for this one, let's make sure Yeah, there we go. We'll kick that on. Good deal. We'll do sauces. We gotta do the nuggets. Okay. Okay, the McChicken nuggets did not come with sauce. I can't sauce them if they don't provide it to me, right? So I can't sauce those. They are sans sauce because that's what they gave me. And to be fair, I was kind of upset that they didn't ask me or provide any sauce whatsoever. So that's gonna probably lower it by 1 point, right? So let's go to the tier list. So like it will probably be an A tier, right? But we're probably gonna have to bump it down to a B because we didn't get a sauce, right? We lack the sauce. Without the sauce, it's just not what we prefer, right? So yeah, those are cooking, right? Yeah, they are cooking. We're just gonna put that on high or whatever and let them cook. Let them cook. So these are, they're fine, but they're just not what we're looking for, I think. They're like, a good B rating, I think. They would be an A if they gave us the sauce, I like their tangy barbecue. Tangy barbecue is good. It would have been good with this, but they just didn't provide it. So let's switch to Burger King, and we're going to load it up with a few nuggets just to make this quicker. Okay, that's a Burger King nugget. We'll just load it up with here. We got that. So this one is a Burger King. This is Wendy's. This is spicy, right? Just make sure. Yeah, that's it. All right, so here we have Burger King. We have Wendy's, and then we have Wendy's spicy. So if we go this way, yeah. We'll heat this one up for 30. All right, there we go. So we're going to be doing Burger King and the Wendy's next. Burger King, what did Burger King give me? Burger King gave me honey mustard, and quite a bit actually. Wendy's gave me ranch and honey mustard as well, so we're pretty loaded on sauce. Like, Wendy's gave me the most, right? They knew. All right. So here we are, spicy Wendy's, regular Wendy's, and Burger King. All right, let's just see, make sure that we're still on camera and everything. So here's the spicy. We're gonna do the Burger King one first. We're gonna take it without sauce, no sauce. I'm gonna be honest, very mid, very plain. The breading doesn't have any flavor. So here's the thing. That one, it's been sitting in the bag as long as the other one, the McDonald's version. But it tastes more rubbery. It has not maintained its flavor. So these are the Dino ones. We're gonna put those there. All right, there we go. So, man. It's not the most pleasant, but let's try it with the sauce. Maybe the sauce saves it. So we're gonna do a little honey mustard. Give it a nice good coating there. The sauce is good, but the nugget just doesn't taste good. Unfortunately, that nugget just does not hit right. So we're going to have to be honest, the nugget, it's not good, guys. It's like a C. And that's being honest. That's being super honest. That's being like if you had to eat something, you can eat this, but I would not recommend it. I feel like I wasted my money with these. There was probably a reason why they were selling them for $1 before, so yeah. These are $1 10-piece nuggets, so yeah. they're just, I don't know what's wrong with them. They just don't taste right. All right, so let's do the Wendy's. This is regular Wendy's chicken nuggets. This one's pretty good. If you look at it, you can actually see like actual chicken. It looks like there's actual like muscle fiber in the nugget. It has flavor. Whereas the other one, the Burger King one, was like just pretty much nothing there. So we're gonna try a little bit of buttermilk ranch on this because this is different. It's a palate cleanser. So we'll do a little buttermilk on this side. Buttermilk is really flavorful, very rich. This has a good chew as well. Very good chew, not rubbery. It just works, I should say. Maybe that's the slogan. It just works. All right, we'll do the honey mustard too. That one hits good. This one's a little bit more tart, a little more tangy. That's the Wendy's one. So the Wendy's is hitting good so far. The regular Wendy's nuggets is pretty good. This is a controversial opinion maybe, but I don't think it's really that controversial because I think we kind of say that they're pretty decent. The regular nuggets are good. They're good, right? They hit the spot. They're a nugget. They have chicken in them, like good chicken. It doesn't taste like it is no flavor. It has good spices. The breading is pretty good. Even after sitting in the refrigerator for 4 hours, they still hold up, right? They still hold up. Much better than the Burger King. These Burger King ones, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to have to put these Burger Kings into a D. These are bad. These are just like, these make me mad. All right, these make me actually mad. Those make me angry. All right, time for the spicy. So this is the spicy. This is the one that people kind of go a little bit wild for. So yeah, let's give this a go. Got a nice kick in the background there. This one's good. This one's good. This has a nice good heat. I'll be a little biased. When I get nuggets, this is what I get. I get spicy chicken nuggets with ranch. I love ranch on these. They're just, a classic. That ranch in there, man, it cuts through. Even a little bit of honey mustard on there. Pretty good, pretty good. They are better than the regular ones. The question is do we put these in the top? Do we put them in S or do we just leave them in A for now? I kind of feel like they deserve to be an A above the regular ones. So I think we're going to leave them there. We might come back to that. So all the ratings are still in flux. It's just what it is. All right, time to go explore the different world of chicken nuggets. And that's these. These are KFC nuggets, right? They're objectively, I have a problem with these from the beginning. Both of these I have issues with. Burger King nuggets took probably like 5 minutes to procure. Wendy's ones were like, bam, you're done. McDonald's was even quicker than Wendy's. I didn't even know they swiped my card and they already handed me the nuggets and I was out, right? Going through the drive-thru. This was all through drive-thru. These, I drove up. I got these, so I drive up, told them what I wanted, and they're like, chicken nuggets, what are those? It's like, well, it's on the menu. It's like, oh, those. Do you want a combo? I said, no, I don't want the combo. I just want the nuggets. Then I was like, well, just give me some nuggets. And they said, okay. And so they ordered it. And then they asked me what sauce at the, the voice thing when you're going up there at the ordering place. And they said, what sauce came? I said, well, give me the KFC one. So that's what they gave me. I drive up. And then, this is where it gets interesting. I pay. Then they told me to pull forward. For an order of chicken nuggets, I had to wait 15 minutes outside of the drive-thru. So already these better be better than anything else I've had, because that experience alone is telling. They better be really good. So let's look at the sauce. And being pulled forward, 3 people already went past me. 3 people passed me. And I'm like, how long does it take to cook nuggets, right? So we'll see. We're going to do a few here. They do look a little bit peculiar on the coloring. I don't know if the camera can show that or not, but they don't quite look the same color. I'm kind of curious. We'll do 2 because these are a little bit different. This might be a mistake. We may incur the wrath of bad chicken. I'm cooking 2 for 30 seconds, which is double what we cooked the McDonald's. Should deep fry them? Maybe. They were hot when I got them, so either they threw them back in the fryer or something else. Let me actually fix something here. I just realized this. Let me do that. There we go. That's much better, right? Yeah, that's better. There we go. I should have fixed that earlier. They have a peculiar odor. They smell sweet. They smell sweet. All right, we're going to cut this open before we try to eat this. The shea butter? What was it? Is that a cooking ingredient for KFC? What do y'all think? It smells sweet. Why does it smell sweet? All right, we're going in. We're going in. To be honest, it tastes like KFC. It tastes like a less greasy version of KFC, so I think it's fine. It's not as bad as I thought, but it's not like... I'm not sure if this would be a chicken nugget or a chicken bite. All right, we're trying the sauce. It's a popcorn chicken. Yeah, it's a popcorn chicken. Let's see where it would rank here. All right, so it's not bad. It tastes decent, right? Which one is? This one is the KFC one. So I would kind of say the sauce is good. The sauce makes it better than the McNuggets. So I'm going to put it as a B. It smells a little weird, and I might get upset later, but it's okay for the moment, right? It's okay. Like, I'm going to eat the other one. I'm going to try it in ranch. Maybe that's what needs to save it. I just don't understand why it smells sweet. I mean, it's not bad. It's just different. Let me try one of these other nuggets, the homemade ones. All right, time to get... Oh, so this is what Popeyes gave me. They gave me a biscuit So I guess we'll heat up the biscuit here. What is... This is a nugget? Have you ever had these? What are these? I don't know what these are. Alright, we'll heat up a few of them though. And then I guess we'll get a few fries to test out their fries. Your side piece? I didn't know he had a side piece. Alright. Yeah, it has a lot of batter on those, but we'll see. Give those a go. All right. We'll heat those up and go from there. Is it exploding in there? Why is my chicken exploding? Ah. Oh. All right, so we heated up these Popeyes chicken nuggets. They smell like Popeyes, and they're mostly breading, it looks like. I'm not sure. Given the price point of this, because it was a combo and they didn't sell them by themselves, I'm not sure if I would go for this. It's mostly breading. And they just don't quite taste right. They actually taste not as good as the KFC ones. Not gonna lie. Oh, but we'll try the ranch. Well, this is Popeyes. This isn't KFC. I don't know. I don't care for them. I mean, it's not as bad as Burger King, but they're not much better. I can't really judge the fries either. So, but when I judge it in the realm of all the... Oh, Popeyes is the belly button? Yeah, it tasted like that. Maybe had a little too much belly button in it. The KFC was fine. They were okay. They just smelled kind of sweet. But yeah, that's all we got. All right, so let's move on to the two next. So I've been tasting these. Let's kind of give these a comparison with sauce. I really, really like the actual KFC sauce. It's really good. It's really good. I'm going to be a little objective here and just say it, not to toot my own horn, but it's either between those. Duck is good, but I haven't had it in a while. But that homemade are pretty good. I would say they're top tier at the moment. But maybe Dino Nuggies are good too. I'm not sure how I feel about the Dino Nuggies. That sounds good. These kind of remind me, to be honest, they don't have much flavor. They're very like mid. So I'm gonna say the Dino Nuggies, unfortunately, are underneath the McChicken Nuggets. But I think that's about where we stand. And my stomach is starting to hurt from all this fried chicken. So, yeah. That's where we are. But I think that's where the tier list lands and ends. Let's see here. I'll make it bigger for y'all so y'all can see it. But we have homemade, top tier. I mean, I could say, depending on how you feel, I feel like it is. I think it's the Popeyes, actually. I think the Popeyes was not good. And the Popeyes one was the one where I had to wait the longest. I had to wait like 20 plus minutes for these. And so these weren't very good. These, I think, are one of these where you have to eat when they're warm or right out of the fryer, to be honest. Y'all said no to the KFC ones. The KFC ones actually were fine. Those are pretty good, to be honest. I enjoyed those. The Popeyes one, we're probably going to have to put them lower, to be honest, now that I think about it. We'll do a modification here. Hold the vote. Okay, there we go. Popeyes is at the bottom. Popeyes should get out of the chicken nugget business, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just not pleasant. So I think that's going to be probably what we're going to have to deal with there. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to eat these. The biscuit's probably fine in here. But, like, I don't know about anything else in here. I'm sorry. This felt like... This was the most expensive one. This one was $8.90. This was the most expensive one, and it's the worst. Yeah, Popeyes... I don't love that chicken from Popeyes right now, so... Nah. Well, I think they're trying to do something they're probably not supposed to do. And it's like pass off the batter as chicken. And there's just not any chicken there. It's just batter. And it's just grease. Like, y'all report back to me and let me know how the chicken nuggets at Popeyes are. Because this is a bad batch. I don't know. Maybe it's because it went cold. Maybe it doesn't hold its flavor when it's all cold, you know, after the fact. But this one just was not the most pleasant. The buttermilk ranch was good. It's fine. It's not as good as... the Wendy's ranch, unfortunately. The Wendy's ranch just cuts. It's really good. It has a nice good bite to it. Tastes. It's weird in the fact that the sauce tastes fresh, even though it's not, right? It actually tastes like it has good preservatives in it, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe nobody orders buttermilk ranch sauce at Popeyes. That I don't know. Maybe that was an old packet. And the fries don't hold up at all either, so it's what it is. But I think that's going to be probably what we got time for. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Did I forget anything? I did the Dino Nuggies. Yes, Dino Nuggies are kind of a little mid. You know, they're fine. You know, something you can throw in a fryer. They make them better, right? They do make them better than microwaving them. But I don't think it was enough to elevate them past some of the other fried food. The other fried nuggets at all. So, oh, sorry. Man, I'm having a moment. I think I might be having a battle of my bowels, like Corey said. All right. Well, let me hide this. There we go. Well, I think that's going to be probably it. Let me just clean up a little bit here. I'm going to put some of this food away. Other bits of the food, we're just going to kind of quietly throw it into a place where I feel bad for throwing it away, but it does not seem like it's edible. So we're keeping these. I guess we'll keep the McDonald's ones. They're mid, but they're edible. Burger King, and I'm sorry, Popeyes, but y'all are going away. Y'all are not staying around. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. That was not pleasant. That was not pleasant. But y'all got this. Everyone got to see Bella, the new member, in action. She was very handy today. She did her job very well in frying all the food and getting us a bunch of French fries here. These French fries came out pretty well, I would say. But yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much it for this little episode. You know, thank you all for watching and everything. And then, till next time, thank you for stopping by and watching, Lumber's Kitchen and everything. Till we meet again.